Shalom, das ist Zawaka. Salaki, this is Zawaka from James, Germany, with a new lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, honor, and thanks unto YAHAWAH, HaShem, YAHAWASHI, HaShem, KABAD. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles who have told us the truth. Peace and blessing, salutation to the elect out there, pushing us through and sincerity across the four winds. And shalom to the sincere listeners out there. This lesson will be about a response lesson from the elder from the Boston camp. Adama, I think is his name, RAWCHAA. If not, BARAK, correct me. But it says laying down your life for the brethren. Okay, and like he said in the video, he was talking about a vision or a dream that he had, where he had to basically lay down his life for Elder Pastor Ha. He and another man had to basically lay down their life for Elder Pastor Ha. And we have to be like-minded. Okay, let's just be quick, get a priest real quick. I think it wasn't Timothy, but let me just put like-minded. Oh no, Philippians, I think it was Philippians. So like KJV. Philippians 2 and 2. It's Philippians. Let me set up 1. Philippians chapter 2 verse 1. If there be therefore any consolation in Mashiach, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels and mercies, fulfill you my joy, that you be like-minded. See? So we should be like-minded, same mind frame, having the same love, being of one accord, in harmony, because this was a beautiful thing that the Spirit that the Lord showed me, because when I go into the word accord, come to agreement, agree, be in harmony. Okay, when you go to harmony, what does it mean? Harmony, combination of tones pleasing to the ear. And that's what we're doing, because we have different tones, different vibrations that will come together in the vibration to sing this new song. Okay, to explain power of YAHAWAH. Okay, and that's the thing. So we have to be in one accord. Okay, in the same vibration, same mindset, of one mind. Okay, to please YAHAWAH, to be ready to lay down our lives for our brethren also, man, because YAHAWAH did it for us. We have to be in the same vibration. Okay, because like the elder, he's a strong man, I have to say, man. In spirit, he's a strong man. Learned a lot from the elder, and how he described it, how the situation was, just quick going into it. So there was in the room in the house, and then they saw Edomites coming, and there was a door in the front and a door on the left side, to basically the back door, and 2 windows. So they saw Elder Pastor wanted to go to the front door, Salakia, but he saw the Edomites coming, and then he went to the back door. But to give him time to escape, him and another brother that he didn't know, I think he said in the lesson, correct me if I'm wrong, but had to lay down their life for Elder Pastor. And we should be like-minded. We should be in the same vibration, to be ready to lay down our lives for our brethren in our camps and also all over the world, because we don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe, hey, all kinds of crazy things can happen. They ship you from here to America, and then you with brothers from Babylon together. They live in Babylon right now, you know, and then you have to maybe lay down your life for them, or the other way around. Brothers, like for example, we got a strong connections here in Germany with the Holland brothers, you know, but we, you know, through spirit here and then go over there, or they come over here, come together in the spirit. And so basically, imagine you get it together with them. You have to be ready to lay down your life for your brethren in this truth, with the same mind, because it can be a situation, you know, where we have to protect each other. Like a brother also had a vision one time that basically I had to protect the brother of the camp, man, because some 2 third niggas took him into a car because he was speaking the truth, and I basically had to took a gun from them and shot them all, shot the whole car up, man, you know. And that's the thing. So these things, we have to be ready. We have to be in the mentality to basically protect each other, and also be ready to die for each other, because this life is nothing. We have to be ready to lay life down for our brethren, like YAHAWASHI did for us, because he called us his friends. Okay, so that's the thing. because it says here in let me first go to John chapter 15 and verse 12, and it says, "This is my commandment, that ye love one another." So Yahushua commanded us to love one another as I have loved you. And how much love Yahushua has? We're going to read it. Greater love has no man than this, that the man laid down his life for his friends. And this is what Yahushua did for us. Yahushua gave his life for us. And so we have to be like-minded. We have to be in the same vibration, the same mindset to lay down our life for our brethren. We have to be ready to die for each other. We have to put ourselves back, our desires back, and put our brothers first. Verse 14, "Ye are my friends." See, so he said what? Here again, "No greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." And now he calls us, "Ye are my friends, if you do whatsoever I command you." So if we do the bidding of Yahweh, then we are Yahushua's friends. He laid down his life for us, and we have to be like-minded. We have to be like-minded and be ready to lay down our life for our brethren that are in the truth, how great or how small they are, how short they are in the camp or how long they are in the camp. If you're the men of Yahweh, we have to be ready to die for them. Okay, and this is the vibration that we should be in, especially in this time, because even before, this is the spirit. That's why I wanted to do this lesson, because I was laying in the bed in the morning to Shabbat Shalom, because to the Shabbat, was laying down, waking up, got some good rest into the spirit, and then I was just meditating upon situations that we can come into Jacob's trouble, basically. Different situations where basically we are separate from our families, then a brother want to go to see his family, and then basically another brother says, "No, we have to keep on moving, they're not going to protect them," and then they basically ended up in a fight, and the one brother stabbed the other brother in the back, basically, and sold him out to get his family. These things can happen also, Yahweh said it won't happen, but they can happen, that the flesh overcome a brother, and then he I have to give everything for my family instead for a brethren, because like Yahweh said, we are the true family, he that doeth the will of the Father is the family, basically. And for me, then to listen to this, then the Spirit led me to this lesson from the elder Adama. I was just I have to respond to that, man, because it's true what he's saying. We should really prepare our minds for this time to come, for that maybe to lay down our life for the brethren. And also we have to be ready to lay down our life for this truth. So ultimately also for our brethren, because they are part of this truth. They're with us in this truth. And we have to be ready to give our all for Yahweh Shai. Straight up, we have to give our all. Ready to give our all for Yahweh Shai. Straight up. Because if we don't do it, then it's done. Then he won't give everything for us. He won't protect us. But we have to really be in this mentality. Okay, hey, they're gonna maybe come a time when they come down on us on a flood. Yahweh is gonna protect us, but I still have to be ready to catch a bullet from my brother. I have to be ready to put myself in danger to save a brother. And when we all do that, then we like-minded, man. When we all in the same vibration, it's the same mentality. We like-minded in the same direction, going towards Yahweh Shai. And do you think he's a greater love has no man than this? Don't you think this is pleasing and acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh Shai? It says, hey, we should love our neighbor as thyself. We should love our neighbor as ourselves. This means, so basically, if you want people to lay down their life for you, you have to be the same mentality. You have to first do it before others can do it for you. Now we go to 1 John chapter 3 verse 11. For this is the message, let me start at 10. No, verse 11. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. See? From the beginning we heard, we should love one another. Notice Cain, say the story of Cain and Abel. Cain slew his brother Abel and said, I am my brother's keeper. Yeah, we are our brother's keeper. We should be there for each other. We should watch out for each other. Who was of the wicked one, of the wicked seed, and slew his brother. He had the wicked spirit upon him. He's Esau in the reincarnation, and slew his brother, and that's what Esau want to do too. Esau want to kill his brother Jacob. That's what we're seeing right now. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous. See, so out of jealousy. Verse 13. Marvel not, my brethren, if the world hates you. Because this is the thing, man. We have to understand that the world hates us because we're speaking the truth. Like it says, am I therefore your enemy because I tell you the truth, paraphrasing? So, what was it again? In Galatians, I think. Let me look at it real quick. Galatians 4:16, and it says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Yeah. They see us as the enemy because we tell them that their deeds are wicked. You know, like it's also said in Yahushai, like Yahushai said in John chapter 14. Let's go to John chapter 14 and verse. No, so like it was John chapter 15, same chapter. John chapter 15 and verse, a little bit more down, right here, verse 18. If the world hates you, so like if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Because you have to understand that we are basically representing Yahushua on this world right now. We are his messengers. We are basically his mouthpiece. So if the world hates us, it hated Yahushua before it hated us. If you were of the world will love his own. So if you would be in the same wicked mentality as they are, being like LGBTQP and everything, the vaccination, everything is alright in this world. This world is lovey-dovey perfect. They would love us. But because ye are not of the world, because we're not of the world, because we're of YAHWAH, because we're in the vibration of the Heavenly Father, of righteousness, YAHWAH. But I have chosen you out of the world. Yahushua have chosen us out of this world. Therefore, the world hates you. See, so the world hates us. But the thing is, when I want to read this, where is it? Right here, verse 22, and it says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for the sin. So through Yahushua, because they spoke the truth, they have no cloak for the sin anymore. That's what we're doing right now too, because we speak the truth, they have no cloak for the sin, because they got want and now they can die. And that's the thing. Okay, so this is why they're hating us. This is why the world hating us. Verse 14, we know that we have passed from death unto life. See, we went from death unto life, because if you would be still in the flesh, not the new man, we would be dying. We would be dying, because the wages of sin is death. But now we're into life. Why? Because we love the brethren. Because in this mentality, in the word mentality is like this: put yourself first, be selfish. But in this truth is, hey, love each other, put yourself back, show each other love, show love through your deeds, not through your words. Here, love not his brother, abideth in death. Yeah, because Yahushua told us basically to love. Let's read it again in John chapter 15 and verse right here. This verse 12. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. So we should be in the mentality to love our brethren as Yahushua loved us. And we are his friends when we do what he commands us. So what are we if we don't do it? We are his enemy, man. And that's why we have to follow Yahushua and follow his bidding and love each other. Okay, going back, verse 20. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer, and ye know that no murderer has eternal life abiding in him. See, hereby perceive we the love of the Most High, because he laid down his life for us. See, so Yahweh gave his only begotten Son for us, like it says in John 3:16, for the nation of Israel, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. See, of course, like the elder Adama said, there's many different ways you can lay down in your life for the brethren in a physical way also. For example, you have extra money, extra bread, and you give it instead of for yourself, you give it to your brothers. If brother is in need, you have to do something for yourself, but you put yourself back and basically put your brother in front. A brother needs support in a certain situation, and you basically don't care about yourself, how it's going to be for you, more stressful or more basically put this burden upon you. Okay, because for example, say the brother got kicked out of his house, you got a small house, but you're like, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna let him stay in my room, I'm gonna sleep in the living room, um, or whatever, or the other way around, however the spirit lets you do it. And for example, you got a 2-room apartment, and the brother can go nowhere, man, and you got even a wife, you know, they want to spend time with you here and there too. You say like, no, man, hey, I have to put my brother in here. My brother gonna sleep in the bed, and hey, I can see you for a while, or we're gonna have to meet somewhere else, so on and so forth, or a new place or whatever. So you make it basically put his burden upon you. This is how you show love, man. Because it says verse 17. But whoso has this word good, see, and see if his brother have need, and shuteth up his bowels of compassion, so the love towards him. How dwelleth the love the Most High in him? See, so how is the love of YAHWASHI in you? My little children, let us love not in word. Let us not love in words, like neither in tongue, but in deed and truth. So you should show it through actions. And this is how we show love, man, through action, not through word. I can say all day I love you, but then I still, like I talked to a person last time, a couple of days ago, yeah, 2 days ago probably. I said, hey, basically, if I say I love you, it doesn't mean shit. I have to show it. Because if I say I love you, or I say I love my brother, and then you get a wife, and the wife always like lusting after me, and I give unto this lust, so do I still love my brother? No, I hate him, because I showed it through my deeds. Hey, you like the words I would say, hey, thy deeds are stronger than your words, rough paraphrasing. No, rough paraphrasing that. But it's true. Now we go to Romans chapter 5 and verse 6. For when we were yet without strength, in due time Hamashiach died for the ungodly. See? So we was without strength, but through Yahushua we got strength again. Like it says, for when I'm weak I'm strong. Okay? And Yahushua died for the ungodly, because he came for the sinners. Like it also said, he came, the righteous don't need a physician, but the sinners, rough paraphrasing. Verse 7. For scarcely for righteous man will one die. See? So for righteous man no one will die. Do you think anyone will die for men of the Lord? Anyone want to die for a prophet? No, because they tell you the truth and don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it, Salakia. Yet peradventure for a good man, some would even dare to die. See, even for good men, they are not willing to die. Verse 8. But the Most High commandeth his love toward us, and that while we were yet sinners, Hamashiach Yahushua died for us. See. So this is the love of the Most High, because he gave his only begotten Son for us, because we were sinners. Much more then, being now justified by his blood, now we justified through Yahushua's blood, we shall be saved from the wrath through him. See? Because now we saved through the wrath if we continue in the faith. We are saved then. Verse 10. For if when we were enemies, see, we was enemies. This is also talking about, when you think about it, and because when I read it, I was like, hey, this you can basically apply for Matthew 5th chapter, love your enemies, because we was enemies. The Israelites were enemies. You know? We were reconciled, we were brought back, because when you're going to reconcile, let's do that real quick. Reconcile. To restore to union and friendship after estrangement or variance. See, after fight, after basically turning the back, you return. Come back to bring together again. See, the word re means again, reconcile means make friendly. So you basically make friends again, to come back to Yahweh Shai. See, to bring together again, regain, win over again. See, and that's the thing, that's what we're doing. To spring power of Yahweh Shai, that's what we did. We came back to Yahweh. Okay? Because we was enemies, but we were reconciled. Because you only can come back to something when you was once a part of it. Showing you that it's not talking about the heathen, it's talking about the Israelites. The Most High by Salakia. We were reconciled to the Most High by the death of his Son, see, of Yahushua. Much more, being reconciled, we shall be saved by his life, see, because he gave his life for us, and we should be the same mentality, the same mindset. Okay, verse 11. And not only so, but we also joy in the Most High through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, by whom we have now received the atonement. See, that's the thing, we rejoice in Yahushua, man, because through him we can rejoice again. Without we will be done. Oh, I have to preach it 2 times here. Oh, so like, yeah. Then we go here to 1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. See, so we know Yahushua if we keep his commandments. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar. So he that saith, I know Yahushua, and keepeth not his sayings, his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Okay, verse 5. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of the Most High perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. So we have to keep the words of Yahuwah. Verse 6. He that saith he abideth in him ought himself also to walk even as he walked. So we have to walk in the same way as Yahushua. We should strive to be without sin. We should strive to be as Yahushua. And also, ultimately, we should be ready to lay down our life for our brethren. Why? Because he laid down his life for us. And we should walk as he walked. And that's the thing. So we have to keep the commandments also because Yahushua was without sin. And we have to love our neighbor as ourselves. And let's close out with this one, I think. 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as a Mashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, see? Yahushua has suffered for us in the flesh. Arm yourself likewise. Be in the same mindset. Be the same way. Be ready to die for your brethren, like Yahushua did. With the same mind. For he that has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin. And that's the thing. So be ready to die. And prepare yourself for that, man. Go to certain scenarios in your mind. Don't worry about them. Don't worry of it. Don't doubt. But prepare yourself mentally for the times to come, man. So everything, this is all that I have. RAWCHAA to the Spirit, power, mercy, grace of Yahweh, Shem, Yahushua, Bashem, KADASH was lesson edifying for the elect. I want to give HALALYAM, HAWAD, KABAD, THAWADAH, AHBANAWA, Yahweh, Shem, Yahushua, Bashem, KADASH, BARAK, YAHAWAH, BARAK, YAHUSHI, BARAK, YAHAWAH, BARAK, YAHUSHI, BARAK, YAHAWAH, BARAK, YAHUSHI, Bashem, KADASH, Yahweh, Shem, Yahushua, Bashem, KADASH, BARAK, YAHAWAH, Shalom to the elect. RAWCHAA to the next time. Shalom, wa Barak, wa